Hello, Buster0063 back for part 3 of I Want to Get Cultured 2. Last time I completed 3 of the challenges in a challenge area, so Unknown World, which was kind of a thing, probably one of the most difficult ones of the 15. Not in the top 3, but probably in the sort of next bracket, around 4th or 5th. So yeah, was not thrilled to have that up first, but anyway, managed to get it done in not too long amount of time. And then we had Find My Destiny and Fire Knight. So yeah, those are the 3 challenges. And like I said, in part 1 and part 2, I'm going to be sort of alternating between the main game and the challenges. So yeah, obviously part 1 was stage 1, part 2 was completing 3 challenges I got from collecting the keys in stage 1. So this time around, we're going to be going into stage 2. So another 10 games, 20 screens to tackle. Plus a boss, but I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to get through the entirety of stage 2 in this video. So stage 1 was probably easy enough to get through, but depending on how long this goes on for, then yeah, stage 2 maybe split up into 2 or even more than 2 bits, who knows. But yeah, something tells me, funnily enough, it's going to be the first game, the first set of screens that determine how this is going to go. So yay, let's start stage 2 with I Want to See the Moon. So yes, this is a game I have played, and hopefully I'm going to do a bit of a better job than that. The main gimmick to obviously this screen, these sets of screens are going to be these coloured beams, for want of a better word, or whatever. And yeah, when you touch a certain colour, they do certain things. So as far as I can tell, yellow is the one that speeds you up. Red gives low gravity, blue is high gravity, so you can see at the moment here my jump is incredibly stunted, I can't do much with it. And yeah, we're going to have to use those, we have to use the fact that we are slightly hampered, or indeed slightly enhanced with our movement skills, or movement to get round. So yeah, what I need to do here, given my jump is incredibly stunted, or with high gravity, I need to go over here, so I can't then go back here, because then I'll get the low jump again. So I need to go over here, collect the back to normal, or yeah, the green beam or whatever it is, and yeah, we'll go round again and do the whole thing with normal physics, so that then I can make jumps that I want to. So for example, I need to actually get to the top right hand side, but yeah, can't do it at the moment. I'm going to need to go through the green barrier to get my normal physics back. And that jump here is kind of irritating. You actually have to kind of double jump pretty nicely timed through that gap. If you sort of double jump and don't get back up to the top, then you're pretty much absolutely screwed. And of course, the other easy thing to do is not hit the button soon enough. So yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it can be a little tricky. That's those kind of jumps that I always make me incredibly nervous. So anyway, here we are up at the top. So I'm going to go over there. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go here. And now this one, purple, at least I think, or maybe dark blue or whatever, is a single jump. So I no longer have a double jump, so yeah, have to be very, very careful there, get on the edges of those platforms. Not so close to the edge that you touch the mini spikes, but yeah, we only have 1 jump there. I now obviously got 2 because I hit the green one again, I'm back to normal physics, but yeah, I probably want to say, again, colour recognition is absolutely atrocious. So it looks more dark blue to me than purple, but But anyway, we've gone through another one here. So yeah, we're back to single jump. So yeah, again, at the moment, there's not much I can. That was awful. Not much I can do here at the top on the sort of middle on the right hand side. So yeah, we're going to have to go all the way to the left hand side and work our way round. Of course, we haven't actually gone through the barrier now to get rid of our single jump. So we've only still got 1 jump, and of course now we've gone through the light blue. We're at a high gravity situation, so we need to go to the bottom left and get to the low gravity situation. And then this jump's a bit of a pain with just a single jump and the low gravity. Yeah, spikes on the ceiling and of course on the floor make that kind of tricky to get through. Got to do a very nice precise jump to get through there. And this wall jump is yeah, the wall jump itself not the problem, but again with the high gravity low jump, a little bit tricky to get up there, but not too bad. As neither is that jump. It's not too bad. But anyway, we're back here. We've gone to the green, so we've got our double jump back. But again, we've immediately gone through a blue, so now we're in a high gravity situation again. So we want to go over here, back to a single jump, but high speed. That now means I can get over here, and we'll go over here first of all, and hopefully not die. I'm getting through these spikes. Good. Now you might see there's a little kind of key icon over to the right hand side there, and yeah, that's where we're going to need to go to collect our secrets. So yeah, I could exit the level here by going, of course, all the way to the left-hand side. But yeah, as you've probably seen there, if we go a little bit further on the left-hand side, in fact, I'm going to save there. Now it automatically activates. Thank you. I don't have to keep going to the left every time I die here. We are going to need to, yeah, go and get that key, and that's all wrong, I think. Let me think about where on earth I'm going to need to land here. No, I think that's right, is it? But anyway, yeah, this is the... That doesn't look right to me in the slightest. I'm actually a little bit confused, funnily enough, about where to go. That does not look right to me at all. And I actually need, of course, need to go this far to get the speed. What is wrong with me? I actually do need to, of course, go... Yes, need to go to the left, at least, to go through the barriers so I get the... yeah, unfortunately, the single jump, but the speed I need in order to be able to pull that off. So, all that mucking around saving at the beginning was probably a little bit of a waste of time, but oh well. Anyway, yeah, with that train wreck out of the way... I've got a double jump here now, haven't I? Yes. So yeah, we've got the key, and now we need to go. And yeah, now we need to go through the barrier on the right-hand side. But easier said than done. For the most part, at this point in time, it becomes much the sort of the same as we had previously. So again, we want to do much the same, much the similar thing. But here we have a big problem. We've got this wall jump and this gate jump to get through. This thing here is a right royal pain in the backside, and I hate trying to pull off that manoeuvre. This is one of the reasons, the actual secret area with the key being another one. But yeah, this was one of the reasons why I said the length of this stage, or indeed whether this is 1 or 2 videos, is largely dependent on how the, so yeah, I want to see the moon screens go. Not, yeah, this bit, so just even getting to the secret, yeah, just because of that bloody last jump, principally at the top right-hand side of the screen, but also the secret itself. It's not the easiest one. Well, of course, that stands to reason, I suppose. Stage 1 was probably going to be the easiest, but even so, I think there is a substantial step up in difficulty between the secret, or the secret key, if you will, on stage 2 compared to stage 1. And I'm dying like way too much here in terms of getting over to that jump, because as I say, that one on the top right-hand side is a right royal pain, and I would like to get there on a semi-regular basis, so that I can actually have a few goes at it and hopefully pull it off fairly quickly. But as I said before, this jump here with the not even that one, but the one with the the one there with when I've gone through the red beam to get the low gravity is a pain. The spikes on the ceiling. I feel like this one should be a single jump. Though. I feel like if I don't single jump that, I'm just gonna come a cropper. But yeah, as I said, the one after it as well, still very tricky. Don't like it, and the fact I've got to do it again, unfortunately, having already done it once, is a bit of a pain. And that jump up the top right-hand side, as I said, is the biggest pain of them all, though. Ugh, I hate that one there. Wall jump, gate jump, and high speed, just horrible, absolutely horrible manoeuvre. And yeah, it's probably going to take me a little while to get the hang of it. Because the thing I don't want to do though, I obviously could sort of muck around a little bit on that wall jump, trying to get a feel for it and whatnot. But I honestly just feel like the best thing to do, that was absolutely atrocious. The best thing for me to do is probably just go for it immediately. I think the more I sort of try mucking around, frankly, the more I'm just going to sort of hate that manoeuvre as well. Not as much as the top right-hand one, but still. But yeah, the more I muck around on that, not least it's a wall jump, and I don't. Well, the less amount of time I can, or yeah, the least amount of time I can spend buggering about on a wall jump, the better. But I just feel like I'm gonna. Wow. Okay. I just feel like I'm either going to fail the wall jump, or it's not going to put me in any more advantageous position by mucking around. So frankly, I might as well sort of go for it right off the bat. Yeah, I'm just noticing that looking across at my timer, we're approaching 10 minutes. I know there was a bit of introduction and whatnot, but yeah, we're approaching 10 minutes, and I haven't even got off of the first set of screens yet, or yeah, the first 2 screens from the first game. Admittedly, I obviously could very well easily get past this screen right now by just going to the left-hand side at the top of the screen, so we could have been done with this 4 or 5 minutes ago. I don't know how long I've been messing around trying to get in this secret area on the left-hand side. Oh, sorry, on the right-hand side, but... Yes! Okay, cool. That wasn't that bad. I'll actually take that. That wasn't so bad. But yeah, anyway, like I said, we're 10 minutes now into the video, and I've only just cleared 2 screens and got to the secret, which, by the way, is a pain in the neck, so, boy. Anyway, I'm going to have a double jump, aren't I? So I don't think I need to go to the... I mean, weaving through there is not the easiest thing in the world, but yeah, I've got a double jump, so I only need to... I must remember I've got the high gravity in effect, so yeah, there. Small jumps. Now we've only got 1, so yeah, be very, very careful getting over those 3 mini spikes there. And of course, again, fully appreciative that we have only got... Well, yeah, we haven't got a double jump here, so we've got these... oh, bleh, didn't get far enough over to the left-hand side there. That was bad. I'm probably doing that, making that drop there much more difficult than it needs to be. Yeah, anyway, not having a double jump and yeah, high gravity in effect. Kind of nervous, but anyway, yeah, we need to go down. Once we get to this area, we need to go down there and get our regular movement back. So we need to get in. Well, we can try at least anyway. I wonder if. See, I don't want to do that. I want to weave through there and then do that. I feel like that's the better option for that top bit. But anyway, down at the bottom, we need to go in the bottom left-hand corner, get the green beam to restore our full capabilities. Get through this gate jump, hopefully, and then get through there, but apparently not. Sideways gate jumps. If it's not regular gate jumps, it's sideways gate jumps. But long-time viewers will know that I don't particularly like those jumps either. Gate jumps themselves are not so bad when you've got your proper movement and everything like that. But yeah, not when I'm trying to like wall jump off and get into. That's not going to work. Ugh. Yeah, regular gate jumps, not when I'm wall jumping or into a gate jump. That's horrible. But yeah, sideways gate jumps where you've got a spike facing out horizontally above and below a little ledge. Never like those. Never like those at all. Not the worst thing in the world, again, admittedly, but liable to do me in. And unfortunately, that's the bit that I'm struggling with at the moment. And believe me when I say that isn't anywhere near to being either the end of this screen or the most difficult part of it. Ugh, that was close. That was way closer than I would have liked. Again, I don't know if there's something to rubbing up against the wall to get on a line or something, but... Ugh. This one is incredibly nasty as well. Right, let me think where we're going to need to go with this. I've got a double jump, haven't I? So I think I'm going to have to go to the right-hand side there, actually. Never mind. I'm going to have to do this. We're going to have to go over here. And now we come to a bit of a problem, because we've got, unfortunately, the dark blue or the purple one up there, which is going to mean we've only got a single jump. So this is kind of tricky to pull off, because yeah, we've only got a single jump there, we've got a wall jump, and we've got high speed. So getting up to where I need to be, which is in the top right, is a little bit of a pain. And unfortunately, if I fall down here from the wall jump, which is almost liable to happen anyway, but if I fall down here with the single jump, I'm absolutely stuffed. As you can see here, this is the height of the single jump, and if I've only got a single jump, there's no way I'm doing the bit at the bottom, there's no way I can reset anything, so unfortunately, if I fall down here, then that is it. Thankfully, I haven't, and that's amazingly good. So once we've got that, we need to go over there and get the red one, which is obviously the low gravity. So we're going to fall down here. I have got my double jump. So I think what I'm going to do here is play this safe and just do this. Because what I want to do is, use that wall jump to get over here. And then please, good God, don't mess up on the final manoeuvre, which is not really that difficult at all. But again, it's just difficult enough that it can be easily choked. And now I've got to do the whole lot again. Yippee! Amazingly, from when that was just an awful attempt on the gate jump. And again, the number of times, I will bring this up yet again, the number of times where I get sort of like, I'd say maybe halfway through, and then have what I dub as a good go. where I get a long way, and then I can never get anywhere. I can barely get anywhere near that far. Look at that one, for example. Look at that. That was the first time again that I got back. Obviously, it wasn't that long since I previously got there, but I got through to the yellow one or whatever that gave me the speed back, and then I messed up on the gate jump afterwards. So, as I said, it just seems to be whenever I make really decent progress, and I mean really decent progress, like dying unfortunately there on like the final bloody jump, that it then takes me an absolute eternity to get back to that point. It's just, it is incredible. So I've got to hope that this goes well now. And that is exactly what happens. You clip the bottom, like the bottom edge of that wall jump, and you fall down. Obviously, yeah, you fall straight down. There's no way you're going to have reaction time to fix that. And yeah, you are absolutely stuffed as far as I can tell. There is no way, say, to get back up there with only a single jump. You can't do the bit at the bottom, this bottom middle bit, thanks to the 3 spikes that suddenly appear with a single jump. So yeah, you're pretty much stuffed. And it's, yeah, restart territory. And I'd really like to not mess up on, yeah, like simple gate jumps. Honestly, why did I have to mess up on that final manoeuvre? This whole section, the whole See the Moon screens, the first one admittedly not so bad, but yeah, getting to this secret area and actually getting through this one, like such a massive step up in difficulty, I think, from anything in stage 1. So we go from like, I know there's a boss in between, but we go from like, the end of stage 1 to this screen at the beginning of stage 2. There's a, it's a pretty big step up in difficulty, in my opinion. And yeah, just can't believe I died on the final manoeuvre. That's so irritating. As I say, it's not like the worst thing in the world, but it's so easy to choke it. And also that jump as well. that is so... do I even need this wall jump? I don't think I do I? I was probably just... Yeah, I think I was probably just making that more difficult for itself than it needs to be as well. Okay, let's have a few practice jumps at this to get an idea of the kind of height I need. Okay, cool. Not so bad. 17 minutes the video has been going, I think, just about. And yeah, we got the secret, as I say. I honestly believe that is probably one of the most difficult sets of screens in Stage 2, so not so bad to have that out of the way. As I say, I'm not saying, but I think by now, well, that probably went on long enough that I don't think we'll get the entirety of Stage 2 in this video, but anyway, I'm relieved to have the See the Moon screen out of the way, because, yeah, tricky way to start Stage 2, in my opinion. Yeah, as if to... Oh, I thought I died there. As if to illustrate the point, I don't think I died on that screen. Game Wizard, I have played this. This was the... I think this was the 4th placed entry in the in Yo Sniper's first fan game contest. So it got to the final 4, I think, and I think it came in 4th place. And yeah, this was I thought this was a really fun game, and yeah, really enjoyable. So yeah, no problems with this one whatsoever, really. And yeah, if it wasn't obvious enough, like I said, significantly easier, in my opinion, than anything in See the Moon. So yeah, See the Moon is just a really odd, to me, like a really odd first screen. It also feels very odd as well to get thrown straight into the game that gives you, one of the secret keys as well. You kind of think like you want to get into the stage. A bit more than be thrown in. Why am I keep banging my head on that? Banging my head there. That's silly. Yeah, sort of get a bit. Oh my God! What the hell? My horizontal positioning here is just absolutely atrocious. It's not that bad. Goodness me. Anyway, yeah, you want to get into the stage a bit more, but oh well. Oh look, it's I Want to Be the Finite. This screen is not so bad in normal mode. Believe me, on difficult mode, I do not like this screen at all. You probably won't get to see that because it's stage 2, and I don't plan on doing difficult stage 2 during this Let's Play. I say I might do stage 1 if you're lucky, just to sort of showcase off the step up in difficulty between stage 1 normal and stage 1. Oh, that's awful. I couldn't pull out of it as well I recognise that I should have pulled out of that, but it was just that was absolutely awful. I knew literally probably about a second before I was going to die there that I just messed that up completely. My timing was just a complete mess there, but again, it's just one of those sort of things that you kind of commit to, and once you have, you're sort of locked into it. But I knew as soon as I went for it, I'd stuffed it up. So there. Anyway, yeah, that screen's really not so bad whatsoever on regular mode. On difficult mode, I hate it. It's one of those ones that doesn't have like a intermediate save or anything like that, so it's a kind of an all-in-one clear the screen all-in-one go type thing. But yeah, the spikes it shoves into that screen are horrible. Some really intricate movements. Anyway. You've probably seen we had infinite jump in the water. We don't actually here. The water is slightly different colour here. What we've got here is effectively sort of low gravity, if you will. So we've got just a higher jump, but we only have the two. So yeah, we do not have an infinite jump here. We only have just the two. It's a bit difficult to show off now, but yeah, I'm sort of jumping and then jumping again, and then I can't jump again. So yeah, a bit of a silly death there, but yeah, hopefully just to illustrate the point once again that yeah, that water behaves a bit differently, and yeah, it's not an infinite jump, or an infinite jump or swimming mechanic in that water. Anyway, through here, down here. Oh, I've not played Finite, by the way, since we're keeping track. A little bit of a tricky manoeuvre there. I mean, the fact that there's water there is a big help. That manoeuvre there would be, I don't want to say impossible without it, or you might have to get rid of it. There might not be one of the spikes on the floor there, perhaps, or something. But it's still a little bit tricky. You've got it's not like a diamond, if you will. It's kind of like a gate jump that's slightly offset with the spikes prior to it. I'd almost rather, in some ways, it was a diamond because you just sort of get it set. You can kind of like get that set up a bit better. Why the hell can I not get in this gap at the moment? This is silly. Come on, that bit is not the most difficult bit of the level or the screen or anything. That's just silly. Yeah, I'd almost rather it was a diamond, funnily enough. Although here at this point in time, it's much the same thing. So, nah. Cool, good. I want to be the chair too. Yes, I've played this. I of course did a let's play of it. That's not very good timing at all. I think, however, though, if you set off right from the beginning, I think the timing actually works out pretty well there, so I need to probably not stall too much. So if I go immediately, I think the timing works out perfectly. Yes, indeed it does. So yeah, anyway, of course, yes, I've definitely played I Want to Be the Chair too, and this was one of the screens I recognised. Let's restart that again because I took too long at the beginning for the timing to work. Yeah, this was one of the screens that I obviously recognised while I was playing through I Want to Be the Chair too. It was a blind let's play. And a very good one as well, a thoroughly enjoyable one, I must say. So wait for this platform to be blue, and obviously again make sure the lava's not in the way, and yeah, if we can get through. I don't feel like demonstrating, but yeah, if that platform is red, I'm pretty sure it's a death, so that's bad. I probably want to set off here. If I die, I'll set off at the beginning. Yeah. So again, I think if you sort of set off at the beginning, the timing again works absolutely perfectly here, so that's what I want to do there. I feel like, unless it's difficult mode, I'm getting confused here, but this is slightly easier than what I was expecting from either the original game or... Because I was expecting more lava here, to be honest, but maybe it's just a difficult mode that has the extra lava there. I might be getting ahead of myself or confusing the matter there. Anyway, time this out, and again, wait for the platform to be blue, not red. Okay, that was way closer than I would have liked it to be, or it needed to be, or anything. But anyway, yeah, there's the I Want to Be the Chair 2 screens done. Nice. Well, we are actually making some progress. I can't for the life of me remember what this was. That should indicate to you that I've not played it, but I do remember... Thank you, that was weird and buggy. I'm sure that wasn't supposed to happen. I Want to Be the Resistance. Yeah, definitely not played this one. I think it's pretty much a telltale sign when I'm sort of like... I don't know immediately, I don't know which game it's from. But anyway, yeah, this one is filled with various triggers, traps and such like that. So we saw the gate jump there where the spikes came in on, and obviously the gate jump at the top left there where the spikes move to the left hand side as well. So yeah, just be careful about that. Why not? I'll have a few goes at trying to do this. Let's stay closer to the wall there, because you definitely can do this. I'm just gonna wait there. Yeah, you definitely can do this, but ultimately there's no benefit to it. It's not actually where you're supposed to go, so yeah, what we're supposed to do is go over here toward the orb, and unfortunately it's one of those ones where we have to go chasing the orb. Not too long, so that is the last time. That is the last time, or the only time that the orb moves on the screen. So it's not like we're going to have to keep backtracking left and right, and whatnot. So yeah, it's now in its final resting place, but still, there's a fair distance to go back. I'm going to take it. I don't think that triggers again. No, yeah. I'm going to take the slightly longer way rather than try and shortcut this vertical drop here. I think the cherries or the fruit there would make that very, very difficult anyway. So yeah, let's just take my time and do it properly. Second resistance screen, and it all may look very calm at the moment. It's not going to stay that way. As soon as we reach a certain point, we have an orb that starts, wow, circling the perimeter and starts firing fruit at us. So yeah, it's almost when you sort of touch that spot there, and the fruit is homing in. So you do have to be very careful, mindful of that, and not get into situations exactly like that, which can be difficult, and you will from time to time get completely screwed over by the timing. So yeah, because as I say, it is preset. So basically the sting will start shooting at us. So for example, I should probably wait here and not immediately have gone there when I did previously, because that meant I wasn't going to. I might be okay here, I might not. I'm good. Okay, fine. Race it round to get to this green barrier, and all the fruit goes away. So yep, that's kind of nice. Don't mess up on the very end. Good. Yeah, I'll pause there. But yeah, the fruit does, the orb does fire at predetermined times once it spawns in. So, and of course, it will. The fruit itself will home in on you where you're placed. So you don't want to necessarily, or there are certain places where you don't want to be. For example, immediately above the orb or immediately below the orb, because of course it's going to come in at you very quickly, and you want to be away from that. You also don't want to be sort of dropping down a shaft when there's going to be fruit kind of coming up at you from underneath and whatnot. So yeah, there is a bit of planning and skill involved in timing that out. So yeah, but it's not too bad. You'll get the hang of it after a few goes. Let's head into the orb, and apparently we've reached the halfway point.